Meet Danby. She's in her last year of high school, and her college entrance exams are coming up soon. There's just one big problem. She can't do math to save her life. Every math class, she falls asleep. Her teacher gets so fed up with this that he calls her up to solve a problem on the board. Of course, she can't figure it out. He gets angry and embarrasses her in front of the whole class. At home, Danny ignores her homework. Instead, she plays on her phone and listens to music. Her mom gets frustrated watching this. She tells Danny that if she put the same effort into math that she puts into remembering song lyrics, she would be a math genius by now. Her mom jokes that Danny got her bad math skills from her dad, who was also terrible at numbers. She warns Danny that no college will want her if she keeps this up. What really gets on Danny's nerves is when her mom switches the TV to one of those historical shows she always watches. Danny gives up and leaves to visit her best friend. Her friend reminds her again. This is her final chance to get into college. If she doesn't pass now, her future looks pretty dark. The next morning, Danny oversleeps. She wakes up late and rushes out for the big exam day. Her mom cheers her on as she leaves, telling her to do her best so she can get into a good university. Danny feels nervous, especially about the math part. She tries to study on the bus ride to the test center. When she gets there, she jumps off the bus and runs toward the building. But she forgets her umbrella behind. As she gets close to the exam building, fear hits her hard. She knows she's not ready. Panic takes over and she thinks about running away instead of facing the chance of failing. She sits down in the pouring rain, feeling hopeless. She wishes she could just vanish. There's a small puddle of rainwater in front of her. She moves closer to it, and then something weird happens. She sees a group of people wearing strange, old-fashioned clothes. They're all gathered together, praying for rain. They say it hasn't rained for 3 whole years, and people are dying because of the dry weather. All of a sudden, Danny falls into the puddle and starts drowning. But instead of dying, she comes back up in the same spot. Except now she's in a completely different world. She feels confused and asks the people around her if they're filming some kind of historical movie or something. The king sees her acting strange and gets scared. He shouts and asks if she's some kind of demon. She nervously answers, "No, I'm just a high school student." But the way she says this sounds like some magical spell to them, which makes them even more afraid. Guards quickly surround her with their swords out. When she realizes the swords are real, she panics and makes something up on the spot. She says, "I know why I'm here. Please, God, make it rain." The people repeat her words like they're praying, but when they all look up again, she's gone. She had already run away and kept running until she found a place full of ceremonial robes. She disguises herself as one of the temple priests and sneaks into a meeting with the king. During this meeting, the king suddenly says they need to stop believing in superstitions. Instead, they should study science and math to fix the problems in their kingdom. But the head priest disagrees. He says this is dangerous nonsense. He claims math is just another superstition and that you can't understand nature through equations. He believes the real reason for the drought is that the heavens are angry with the king. The only way to bring rain, he says, is for the king to do a sacred ceremony with the queen. Danby quietly slips out of the meeting to look for her phone, but she gets caught again. While she waits for the king to come, she starts thinking maybe she can escape once it finally rains. But the king shocks her by saying it hasn't rained for 3 years. And honestly, he doesn't like her. He says she should be killed right away. She panics and begs, "Please wait. I'm just a student from the future, and I got here by accident." She tries to convince him that she knows a lot about history. When that doesn't work, she quickly adds that she's really good at math too. This gets the king's attention. He postpones her execution and tells her to prove it. He gives her a problem about the Pythagorean theorem to solve. At first, she's confused and says she can't even read what's written. But when she realizes it's the Pythagorean theorem, she solves it quickly. The king is amazed. He says his own scholars usually take 3 days to solve problems like this. From that point on, everyone starts treating Danny as Gosam, a male scholar. The king gives her a task. She needs to teach math to the people. If she succeeds, he'll let her go back home. But he wants to be her first student, and she's shocked to find out he doesn't even know how to count. She patiently starts teaching him from the very beginning. Numbers, adding, subtracting, and then multiplying. Later, they prepare for a math contest against a rival city musician. If Danny loses, she'll be punished. She boldly challenges the king and even smacks him when he gets answers